The fraud section of the Guyana Police Force has been called by the Guyana Elections Commission to probe incidents of registration fraud. According to Gecom, officers discovered 3 cases of duplicate registrations which were allegedly committed during the ongoing cycle of continuous registration. Gecom, in a press release, said it took the decision to call in the police at its statutory meeting of Tuesday. The press release explained that decision was also taken after deliberations on a report on internal investigations that were conducted in relation to the duplicate registration transactions. These investigations revealed that 3 persons who were already registered applied again for registration using different source documents with different dates of issue, names, and dates of birth. Quote, in view of the case on point, it must be highlighted that the National Registration Act, Chapter 1908, as amended by Act Number 26 of 2022, stipulates legal provisions for registration offenses and the associated penalties. In this regard, it is of crucial importance to note that the registration laws have outlined penalties for registration offenses, with provision for fines of up to $5 million and imprisonment of 5 years. End quote, Gecom said. The Commission has listed registration offenses that are included in the National Registration Act. Among them are acts of deliberately providing false information, fraudulently obtaining an identification card, fraudulently using an identification card, falsely alleging the loss or disruption of their identification card, and applying for a new card while in the possession of an identification card, presenting false information or documents containing false information for registration, or withholding information about an existing registration, knowingly applies to be registered more than once, permitting or inducting another person to use an identification card in order to impersonate a registered person, destroying or defacing identification cards or documents, making false objections or statements in relation to any entry on a list, and impersonating Gecom registration officials. Reporting for HGP 90 News, Shemar Alleyne.